Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ IAS English channel. My name is Shubham Sagar and today we'll talk about our dear tribal students and Eklavya scheme. EMRS, Eklavya Model Residential School, PVTG, particularly vulnerable tribal groups. There are so many keywords which are involved in this article, important from UPSC as well as other perspective. Very goody news about our dear tribal students and Eklavya scheme, published in The Hindu on 9 July 2025, every day at 9 a.m. I do Hindu analysis where we talk about more such goody articles in The Hindu, important from UPSC as well as other exam perspective. So this article also, goody article related to our goody tribal students, published in one particular page. I will show you the article at the end. And this article is goody. Why? Because it is talking about the progress made by our dear tribal students after the spread of Eklavya Model Residential School, which is catering mainly to tribal students. Remember, Eklavya Model Residential School is mainly for tribal students. I'm not saying only. More than or around 85% of the students enrolled are tribal students. But then 14-15% people are also non-tribal people. So keep it in mind. They can give you this question: Eklavya Model Residential School are only for tribal students. That is wrong. Okay. So what is the goody news? See this: nearly 600 students from Eklavya Model Residential School across 12 states have cleared top national entrance exam. Such a good thing, because when we talk about tribal people, they have their own unique, awesome culture. If you go to different areas, I have been to Assam, Arunachal, Mizoram, and Manipur also, Tripura. I was doing my BTech from 2009 to 2013. At that time, NIT Agartala, at that time we had something called as IIT AIEEE. Now the things have changed. IIT JEE Mains, Advanced and all these things are there, and our tribal students are doing awesome. And EMRS has a role to play in that. This whole data, this is for the first time we are collecting this whole data where we have seen how many students have cleared these exams. Our tribal students have cleared these exams, JEE Mains, JEE Advanced and NIT. In 2025, 600 is actually a very good number. So, and the number will increase in future because we'll see why. I will tell you. So, statewide distribution, you can see successful students are from Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh. You can see the different states here. I'm not reading the slide. This is for you people. I will just tell you the important things associated with this article. There are certain keywords which we need to know at the end. I think we'll solve 3 questions related to this article. Exam breakdown: 218 students cleared JEE Mains, 34 JEE Advanced, 344 NIT. And again, at least 3 expected to enter AIMS. So proud of our tribal student. First time data compilation. Anything first is very important. Your first love, your first crush, first time seeing someone from your window to their window. Again, hope you're understanding where we're going with this. So this is the first time such data on EMRS. Remember the full form of these schemes: EMRS, Eklavya Model Residential School. Then there will be some keywords. They are also catering to PVTGs, particularly vulnerable tribal groups. How are they different from other tribal groups? What are 5 different criteria to be classified as PVTGs, particularly vulnerable tribal group? What is this nest? So these are the keywords which we have to keep in mind. Okay, let's focus one by one. First time such data has been collected on EMRS students. Coaching support. The success is attributed to coaching centers partnered with NEST. Now the question is, what is NEST? You can see the full form here: National Education Society for Tribal Students, but it is still not making things clearer. So what is NEST? This whole Eklavya Model Residential School, like mainly for tribal student, is being run under Ministry of Tribal Affairs, but Ministry of Tribal Affairs runs so many other schemes for tribal people, our tribal people. So what they have done is they have created a separate entity. Ministry of Tribal Affairs, they have created a separate entity which will look into the working of these Eklavya Model Residential School, and that is NEST, National Education Society for Tribal Student, which is mainly looking into the functionality of EKMS or EMRS rather, Eklavya Model Residential School, how they are working, whether they are working fine or not, or should we do something about it. Now, EMRS, flagship scheme under Tribal Affairs Ministry, launched around 1997-98, serving mainly, please pay attention, not only mainly tribal students. Approximately 85% students are tribal, including PVTG. Now let's focus on PVTG. Within tribal group also, there are certain tribal groups which are, more primitive. So they were earlier known as primitive tribal groups. Then the name has been changed to particularly vulnerable tribal groups. There are different criteria, like your agricultural pattern should be primitive, shifting, etc. You have low population, you're living in difficult terrain, and other criteria for yourself to be classified as PVTGs. 18 state, 1 union territories, we have around 75 PVTGs. Odisha has maximum number of PVTGs. UPSC has already asked a PYQ on PVTGs. So PVTGs, particularly vulnerable tribal groups, are very important from every exam perspective, especially UPSC. Tribal Affairs Ministry plans a special outreach to guide these students through available. You can see here, scholarship, ministry will track and assist. All these things are happening. Union Tribal Affairs Minister Zual Oram, he appreciated the achievements. Again, from exam perspective, what is important? Eklavya Model Residential School. Then this whole PVTG. What are the different criteria needed? Who are these PVTGs? Which particular state has maximum PVTG? When was EMRS launched? Eklavya Model Residential School, 1997-98. What is this nest? What is the basic purpose of nest? To look into the affairs of EMRS, whether they are functioning properly or not within Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Then PVTGs, as we have discussed. Within tribal group also, more vulnerable tribal people. And what are the criteria they have to satisfy? These 5 criteria. Sometimes in UPSC or other exam, they will change the criteria. So you have to focus here. Pre-agricultural level of technology, shifting, etc. Low literacy, small population, economic backwardness, geographical isolation. If any tribe is satisfying these criteria, they will be known as PVTGs. As we have discussed earlier, in 18 states and 1 union territory, we have around 75 PVTG. Odisha has maximum PVTGs. So these are some facts which you have to keep in mind. Very, very important from every exam perspective. UPSC has already asked PYQ. This is the news which we are talking about. Published in The Hindu on 9th July 2025, page 14, nearly 600 Eklavya school students cracked IIT JEE and NET, says Tribal Affairs Ministry, and this is a matter of pride for us, for everyone, tribal as well as non-tribal people. We so want our tribal people, to do awesome in every field. Nobody is lesser than nobody. Everybody is awesome in their own way. So let's focus on MCQs now. First MCQ of the day, which of the following criteria are used to identify PVTGs in India? If you know the answer, we have discussed all these, post it in the comment section. MCQ 2, which of the following statement is or are true about PVTGs? 3 statement, we have discussed all. Ideally, you should know the answer of this MCQ as well. MCQ 3, Eklavya Model Residential School are designed primarily for which of the following groups? SC, ST, OBCs, EWS. Again, all these 3 MCQs answer, if you know it, post it in the comment section. If you feel like I added anything to your knowledge base, you can, like this video, share it, subscribe the channel, and you can meet me every day at 9 AM for live Hindu analysis, where you can interact with me, ask any doubt you have related to any current affair, anything related to UPSC preparation. I will share this particular PDF along with the answer of these 3 MCQs in my Telegram channel. Fun Study with Shubh, because study should be fun. Awesome. And yes, sir, if you are preparing for UPSC, seriously, whether it is 26, 27, 28, you can join StudyIQ batches. This year, more than 120 students cleared UPSC from, using, and they were from different batches of ours. And we have with us retired Anil Swarup sir, who will be guiding you in interview guidance program, because this is P2I, prelims to interview. So for 26, 27, 28, any batch, join us at the earliest. I will show you the process for 2026 July batch, admissions for which are closing on 15 July 2025. You can use my code SHS Live for any course. Whatever you are buying, you will get maximum discount. The same process for 2026 batch will be applicable for other batches as well. So what is the process? You will go to StudyIQ.com. You can also go to Google Play Store and download StudyIQ app for free, and you can follow the same process. So StudyIQ.com, you will go downwards, you will go to all languages, you will go to English, and this is the batch I'm talking about. For 27, you will click here, you will join the batch, this one, and again for 2028 also. So same process. What is the process? Go to 2026, go to buy now, and here buy now, and before that, see the features. We have discussed all the features. You will have all the material, study material. You don't have to go anywhere else. You will have test series, you will have mentorship. If you clear UPSC pre 2026, we'll initiate full refund for you, and this, we mean it. That's why we have explicitly written it. 11,000 cash reward for monthly top performers. So all these things are included here. And how you will join it, how you will get maximum deduction. Like if you are not able to pay 36,999, worry not, there are different variants based on what you need. If you need everything which is there in the features, then you can go for diamond. This 36,999 will reduce to 29,999 once you apply SHS Live, my code. Again, platinum will reduce to 24,999, gold will reduce to 10,999. The features will anyway obviously will reduce, and again it totally depends upon you what features you want, what If you don't want, let's say, mentorship and this and that, you just want live classes, recorded videos and lecture notes, you can go for gold. If you want more, no, you want mentorship, MRP and all these things, interview guidance program, all these things, then go for platinum. If you want everything, mentorship, scholarship, everything, go for diamond. Any queries you have related to any of these three variants for 2026 July batch, the admissions are, I think, closing on 15th of which, and the classes will run from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can call on this number 9240231070. Ask any query. You can give them my reference. Do whatever you feel like. It's totally up to you, right? Again, so this is the process by which you can join 2026. Same process for 27, 28 batch. And even if you're preparing for 27, 28, you should start at the earliest, because UPSC is a long journey. You need, systematic preparation for that, proper planning for that, proper notes for that. All these things are very important. So that's it from me, Saran ma'am. What is your view on, our tribal students' achievement, Eklavya model residential school achievements? If you want to comment something on that, feel free to do it in the comment section. Also, the answer of 3 MCQs, if you know it, or if you know them, or know the answer of these MCQs, share it in the comment section. Take care, be blessed. I will see you soon.